Alright, getting ready to head into the fire cave. And Mount Gulg, G-U-L-G, Gulge, maybe? Yeah, just so you know, up to this point, I already done castle ordeals, I've already done ice caves. It's up to you whether you want to do those two first. It's not necessary, it's a lot harder than this cave here. But as you can tell, I'm already classed up. I already have my airship. I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and finish this cave off. And pretty much level 13 is actually pretty low. You want to be level 14 or higher before you go in here. As well as full heals, 99. Stock up with some pures just in case. You don't really need them. Have a half a dozen softs, which are fine. A house, a cabin, some tents to save, and you're good to go, pretty much. Check out the armor. Kind of weak, my white mage, but here we go. Floor 1. Now this red stuff here, every time you take a step you lose 1 hit points, but on the positive side you don't have to attack any monsters, so it's up to you whether you want to lose hit points or you'd rather fight. Now I'm going to go through here and start attacking. There's a lot of stuff in this room here. It's huge. It's pretty much mostly worth it. You know, there's a lot of stuff in here that's pretty useful, whether you need to sell it or you can actually equip it at this point. And this cave actually really isn't that long if you decide not to collect any of the treasure. You can get in and out of here pretty quickly, but I'm going to actually do all of the treasure hunting in this video. So then if you want to watch it first and decide what you want to actually pick up and not pick up, or if you're using a guide, you can just use the guide, whatever you want to do. Now this is an automated fight. Most treasure chests from here on have some sort of hot spot where you walk onto it and it's a battle. So just keep that in mind. If you see one of your characters low on hit points, don't walk on that hot spot until you're healed up pretty good. There we go, we got a level 14. Another hot spot. Now it's up to you. You can actually go to the end, defeat the fire fiend, and then come back here and then do some treasure hunting afterwards, because I mean, you know, it just really depends on whether or not you want to spend the time doing it and then using up your resources. But really, as long as you have enough heal potions and you didn't use too much of your magic, I try not to use my magic as much as I can until the boss battle. Then you'll be fine to just go ahead and treasure hunt and continue. I'm just going to run from these guys. I don't like to mess around with anything that can turn me into stone or kill me in one shot. You usually run away from those type of enemies. Now, in case you're wondering why I decided to do a class change so early, even though it's semi-difficult to do that, one of the reasons is when you change your class, you can equip better magic and better weapons that you normally wouldn't be able to equip if you weren't class changed. And the other thing too is, eventually, it might take a level or two, but my fighters, which are now, the fighters, which are now knights, will be able to use white magic level 1, 2, and 3. And the earlier you do that, the higher chance you'll have of maxing out 9 magic points per level 1, 2, and 3. And also your attributes, I think, increase every time you level up. you know, a little bit more than normally if you would just be unclassed. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even use level 6 magic yet, so I don't have. Oh, Ice 3 I think is level 6. I actually skip a level with that. Actually, no, I guess it doesn't skip a level. Now, for some reason you have any type of ice-related armor or weapons that you might have picked up anywhere prior to this point, which you probably haven't, but if you did, obviously this is the place to equip it. Giant sword. Okay. I think it's pretty much useless. It's a sword that does extra damage on giants. But usually, in most cases, if you have the strongest weapon available, say 37, $42, $35. Yeah, I'm not going to use the flame sword on this. I got this early, but obviously it's not going to be that strong against flame enemies, so I'm not going to bother with that. So I'll leave it on the giant sword for now. Actually, I'll see how effective it is with my other character. Alright, we already established that that was empty. Three at 166. Three at 104. Though random, if you're getting that extra hit, it's actually probably worth it, so I'll keep it at that. Oh, I got the heal staff too. I'll show you guys what that's all about. Where's the armor? Let's trade this for that. Throughout the game, your white mage and black mage. Actually, black mage is the worst with hit points. He's only got 160. It's not much. Now the heal staff I picked up at the castle ordeals, just so you know. It's not a strong weapon. Ooh, it's not a strong weapon when you're using it for attack, but you can actually use it as an item, and I'll show you that right on this next trip here. Item, heal, and item, Zeus, which is doing lightning 2, I believe. It's not really effective on these, but it's just the idea of if you can use that, it's infinite. You can use it once per turn. And heal, obviously you've just seen, it does a little bit of heal to each character, so if you don't want to, like my white mage isn't going to be able to do any damage no matter what she does to these things, so I might as well have her continually use this, and I'll have him continually use this, even though he has magic, but I'm not going to waste magic points on anything. And every once in a while you get lucky. Every time you use that, it's like using a heal or two, so a heal item. So it helps. There we go. Let me get everybody up to speed again. Show you what everybody looks like on the world map. Come on, that's not what I want. There we go. Here, This is kind of annoying, obviously, but that's just how the programming is. The reorder. As you can tell, I didn't really get far. I'm already done with this first video, so let's get to the next video. Continue on the treasure hunt here.